Now with this week's technology report is Sean Gallagher. Sean, tell us more about a supercomputer Temple recently purchased.
That's right, Josh. This supercomputer is going to make your MacBook Pro look like a typewriter. Temple is now the proud owner of a supercomputer worth over $1 million. The high-performance graphic processing unit awarded by the National Science Foundation will enable university professors, students, and the Philadelphia community access once they attend seminars and classes about the system's operation. With the addition, Temple's system will be ranked among the top 300 fastest computers around the world. And nothing good happens online during late hours, and a new Firefox plugin had just that in mind. The social media sobriety test from WebRoot allows you to lock sites like Facebook and Twitter after you come home from a night out. In just 3 easy steps, you can put an end to embarrassing posts that your friends will remember for a long time. Biology professor Greg Smutzer has designed a test to measure the 5 human tastes: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami, Japanese for extremely yummy. Foods like broth, stews, tomatoes, and fermented foods are considered umami. This test acts like commercial breath strips, but each of these strips contain a small amount of taste stimulus on it, and the strips haven't been made available to the public yet.
Make it the truth.
The newest Call of Duty was released Tuesday at midnight. The new edition, Black Ops, has a lot to live up to, with a previous copy, Modern Warfare 2, selling nearly 5 million copies on day one. The new Call of Duty bolsters exciting Cold War scenarios in Russia, Cuba, and Vietnam. Prices for Call of Duty Black Ops range from $50 to $60, depending on what gaming system you have. And unfortunately, Josh, this gaming system, or the game won't be available for me because I haven't upgraded since my Nintendo 64 in '99. So
It's definitely a popular game.
That's true.
Oh, boys and their toys. Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome.
Many college graduates will find it hard to get a job after they graduate.
Updates Rita Kranek has the list of the top 5 easy-to-get jobs to help you get into bad comedy.
All college students go to college for the same reason, to get a job. But times are tougher now more than ever. AssociatedContent.com has compiled a list of the top 5 easy-to-get jobs to help you get by in a bad economy. Coming in at number 5 is substitute teacher. Substitute teachers make up to $100 per day, and it can be a good transition from being in school mode to surviving in the job market. The number 4 job is customer service. With college students already spending most of their time texting, on the phone, or on the computer, why not get paid for it? Plus, you get to talk to strangers all day. And number 3 is working in retail. A usual part-time job for many college students, working retail is a good way to keep a steady paycheck while you find your dream job. Just make sure you find that dream job before the holidays. And number 2 job is working at a restaurant. Although a very stressful job, being a host, waiter, or busboy is a great way to earn cash. But you make most of your money on tips, so show the same respect to your customers as you would your college professors. Probably a little more. And the number 1 job to help you get by in a bad economy is working in the medical industry. Medical personnel make at least $10 an hour, and they have the joy of helping people. Keep in mind that most medical professionals require that their colleagues are proficient in Microsoft Word, something that you would know well if you've ever written a paper. That was this week's list. Good luck getting a job. I'm Rita Kranek. Temple Update. We'll be right back.
Coming up on Temple Update, in sports, the 2010 men's basketball team addresses the media for the first time, and the King of Pop is set to release a new album. When Temple Update continues.
Hello and welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm Rudy Mezzi. Well, since he started playing in Week 7, Mike Girardi has not lost a game as Temple's quarterback. Also, the Owls' defense hadn't allowed a point in their last 120 minutes of play, and they look to extend that streak on the road against the Kent State Gold Flashes. And it was just another party for Girardi, and the party don't start till Girardi flies in to the end zone. Along with that 9-yard TD run, Girardi went 21 for 29, throwing for 368 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 to Rod Streeter, and the other to redshirt freshman Alex Jackson. The Owls snapped their scoreless streak, allowing 10 points in the 28-10 win, but extended their winning streak to 4. And the field hockey team finished the regular season 9-11, including a stretch of 8 straight losses. But after winning their last game, they had some momentum going into their semifinal game Friday against UMass. And this game went scoreless for 2 halves. Temple senior goalie Sarah Dalrymple recorded 10 saves in the match before letting up the game-winning goal in overtime to UMass's Katie Kelly to allow the Minutewomen to win 1-0 and advance the A-10 tournament. And the long-awaited men's basketball season continues to creep up on fans. The team held their preseason media day Monday. Players were given the chance to talk about their expectations for the upcoming season, and Coach Fran Dunphy touched upon why this season will be a little bit tougher than the last.
We won a lot of close games, and you never know how those are going to balance out. But I'm hoping that we're going to play as good a basketball as we can, and if we do that, then the wins and the losses will take care of themselves.
That's a great mustache. The first game of the season will be played at home against Seton Hall on November 12th. Now, I know Temple men's basketball fans have been anxiously awaiting the first game of the season, but there is some good news. You can communicate with your favorite players even when they're not on court, but just be careful to keep it under 140 characters. I was at the Liacouras Center to find out the word on the tweets.
You can see all their names on their jerseys, but on Twitter, they're known as something else.
AB_hours22.
Temple 30, at Temple 30.
Juan Fernandez 4.
Khalif W05.
Baller for life.
Broad Street Bully 24.
MEasy_50.
T DeLeo. D Gately _ I think 45 Al.
And if you can't follow them at home or on the road, you can follow them all on Twitter. And they all like to tweet for different reasons.
I like that I get updated with a lot of my teammates' information. Like when Scooty Randall or Aaron Brown are joking around, I get updated even though I'm not with them. So when we come to the locker room and there's a joke going around that everybody knows about, it's not just them. So
it lets me be a different person, you know. I try and, be a different person in front of the media and stuff like that. But when I get on Twitter, I'll open up more.
And every player has a hashtag that they'd like to use for the upcoming season.
Tremendous. Fran Dunphy voice.
Excited.
Potential.
Excited. Fun.
Optimistic. Dominate.
And even though he's not on Twitter yet, Coach Dunphy has a hashtag too.
Opportunity. Why? Because we have an opportunity to play arguably the finest and toughest non-conference schedule in the country, and then we play in a very challenging league.
9 of the 14 players on the Temple men's basketball team have Twitter. And if they score as much as they've been tweeting this year, they're a good lock to win their 4th straight A-10 championship. Coach Dunphy does not have Twitter, but all of you guys can follow your favorite anchor, me, at www.twitter.com/RudyMezzi.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, no, you can follow me too.
Thanks, Rudy. And now it's time once again for the Update Music Trivia Question of the Week.
Here's Dan Koob.
The musical trio Hanson spent many years on Girls Trapper Keepers, and their big hit spent many weeks on top of the Billboard charts, which brings us to this week's music trivia question. How many weeks did Hanson's Bop stay at the #1 position? Is it A, 10 weeks, B, 16 weeks, or C, 13 weeks? I'll be right back in 60 seconds with the answer. The answer is C. Hanson's Bop spent 13 weeks at #1 of the Billboard charts. Now, if someone could just tell me what they've been doing for the last 15 years, that would be fantastic. This has been the Music Trivia Question of the Week. I'm Dan Koob.
Now with this week's entertainment report is Lindsay Keeler. Lindsay, tell us a little bit more about a great opportunity students are interested in.
Well, thanks, Liza. Temple students are getting hands-on experience in the music industry through Bell Tower Music. Grammy Award-winning producer and Temple professor Aaron Lewis Levinstein has helped the students create the label. The students do everything from promoting to recording. Bell Tower Music has already signed 2 local artists and is working on getting the label name out to the Philadelphia community. And Conan O'Brien is back on TV, and this time on cable. The comedian premiered his new late-night show on TBS on November 8th. Conan's first guest was fellow comedian Seth Rogen. O'Brien was famously given the boot from NBC's Tonight Show in favor of Jay Leno. His show now airs at 11 p.m., just in time to compete with his old NBC late-night pals. And there's a new film added to the Disney on Ice franchise. Fan favorites from the hit Toy Story 3 movie will be a part of the On Ice adventure. The show will revolve around popular storylines from all 3 Toy Story films and include characters such as Woody, Buzz, and the rest of the gang. The show will play at the Wells Fargo Center from December 23rd through January 2nd. Michael Jackson may be gone, but his music continues to live on. The King of Pop has a new album titled Michael that is set for release in December of this year. The CD includes a new single called Breaking News. Fans can listen to the new track and see the album cover artwork on Jackson's website. Pre-order sales will begin later this month. Every week, Temple holds free food and fun Fridays at the Student Center. Each Friday features a different theme. Update Samantha Anderson was at Bingo Night.
The Health Education Resource Team, or HEART, made all of this possible on October 29th.
We handle all preventative health issues on campus, so we do like smoking cessation, safe sex. We sell condoms 10 for $1. We're located in the lower level of Minton Hall. We have a peer education class, and we also welcome volunteers to always come. I'm office assistant at HEART, and tonight we're having Free Food Fun Friday Halloween edition.
The evening, themed as Bingo Night, was held in the Student Center atrium. Temple students in attendance played games and worked on art projects. Caricatures and raffle prizes were also available free of charge to those in attendance. HEART peer educators facilitated each activity station. Music played throughout the night while students socialized.
I've been going to each station and I haven't gotten to that side, but I've been at the pumpkin station, I've been at the pie station. I'll probably go play bingo maybe later. But it's a really good event.
I played some games. I played the little ring game. I lost, so I'm gonna play bingo after this round is over. And I got a raffle, so I'm waiting for the raffle ticket.
Want more free food and fun? You can stop by the Student Center every Friday throughout the semester for similar events. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Samantha Anderson.
And guys, Free Food and Fun Fridays really is a great time.
I haven't checked one out. Maybe I'll do this sometime this week.
Definitely. Thanks, Lindsay.
Thanks.
In the game of life, it's almost guaranteed you'll play cards. And now both the game of life and playing cards are a part of the National Toy Hall of Fame at the Strong Museum in Rochester, New York. These 2 toys were added to the other 44 toys now in the Hall of Fame. Some other well-known items are like the Easy Bake Oven, Candyland, and of course, the ball. Well, that's all for this edition of Temple Update. Be sure to follow us online on twitter.com/Temple Update.
For Josh Filomeno and the rest of the Temple Update team, I'm Liza George. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.